with coverage you can count on. This is the Erie News NOWCAST.
And good Monday morning. I'm Mark Salden. Thanks for jumping on Facebook Live for this mid-morning check of some of the stories we are following here at Erie News Now. We begin in Minnesota, where opening statements are set to begin at this hour in the trial of former Minneapolis, Minnesota police officer Derek Chauvin. We do want to get you this live look at the live feed from that Minneapolis courtroom. Proceedings just getting underway there within the last couple of minutes. Prosecutors and defense lawyers for the 45-year-old former cop Derek Chauvin, they are expected to deliver those opening remarks to the jury at this hour. Chauvin, of course, charged with murder and manslaughter in connection to last year's death of George Floyd. Images of Chauvin with his knee on George Floyd's neck for more than 8 minutes led to those protests nationwide over how police treat blacks and other members of minority groups. The jury selection in Chauvin's case took almost 3 weeks to finish. Word is the trial itself could last anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks. Security extremely tight, both inside and around that Minnesota courthouse. Elsewhere on your Monday, new information on that stuck ship over in Egypt's Suez Canal. Word is that vessel called Ever Given is now almost unstuck, but an official involved in the salvage operation says that the effort to get boat traffic flowing through that vital trading artery again still faces some pretty significant obstacles. Now, here's what we know. The Ever Given is partially afloat at this hour, and that is raising hopes that that traffic can sometime resume soon in the Suez Canal, even after the canal's cleared, though, ending that backlog of ships. They say that's going to take time. They also say the ship's grounding was, in fact, the result of human error. One of the men in charge of the salvage operation says it's kind of like sliding a giant whale off the beach and back into the water. Well, back here at home, local police this morning working to unravel the mystery behind the disappearance of a young man who's been now missing for some 4 days. They are looking for a 21-year-old by the name of Rabin Subedi. He's from Mill Creek. His family says Subedi, who went to Penn State Barron, was supposed to have left for Ohio back on Friday. But authorities found his car parked here in Erie at the Lampe Marina on Saturday. The family members tell Erie News Now security camera footage from the marina shows that car being parked there back on Friday. They say it then shows someone getting out of that vehicle and just heading toward the water. About 2 days worth of searches down on Erie's waterfront came up empty. Mill Creek police now asking anybody with information on this missing persons case to give them a call. Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf says he wants everybody in Phase 1A of the state's COVID-19 vaccine rollout to at least have a vaccination appointment by this coming Wednesday. That's as other states continue to lower their vaccination age requirements. New York is now at 50 this morning. And starting this Monday, anyone 16 and older in Ohio can get vaccinated. But there's still no official word on when Pennsylvania could move on to the next phase, 1B. That's supposed to include law enforcement, firefighters, grocery store workers, and others. President Biden says he wants all Americans to at least be eligible for that vaccine by May 1st. And Governor Wolf says Pennsylvania is on pace to meet that deadline. Erie News Now is taking a week-long look at the pandemic struggles that local students are facing as they experience this year of spring, but no break. College can certainly be stressful even in a normal year. Throw in the pandemic with all of its isolation, and it can really raise the anxiety level for all of us, but especially for some college students. And this year, they really aren't getting that spring break. Erie News Now's Elena Jonathan takes a closer look.
Spring break for many college students is time to reset and relax. Whether that means a vacation or just going home, students at higher learning this year don't get that break. Maddie Blaze is a senior trying to navigate her last year of college and says this has been the hardest.
It would be a good mental reset. I think a lot of college students look forward for that break that we get, and the fact that we don't get it because of the pandemic is it's kind of sad.
With the talk about mental health and suicide on many people's minds as a year of isolation sets in, she thinks colleges should have taken a harder look at the needs and wants of their students.
Having a spring break will help our mental health, and because it's like we get a step back from going to school, a step back from doing assignments and turning them in. I just want to go home and see my dog and just not think about school, not be stressed about getting things done on time. I just need a break.
Elena Jonathan reporting there. All right, meteorologist David Wolter, kind of a frozen start to our work week as we got started with a little bit of frozen precipitation coming down in spots.
Yeah, there were a few flakes out there, but right now we're looking for some sunshine as we go through the day. Still stuck with those clouds in place as we look down towards the peninsula. Now over Lake Erie, 36 degrees. little bit above freezing, but feeling colder with that wind. So we got that wind chill at 28 degrees, west wind at about 10 miles per hour. Meadville skies are starting to brighten up for you guys, and we're looking good as we head on through the day, but it's only 32. We are expecting those highs to get up there into the 40s. Your weather impact index at a 0. We did have a few flakes out there, but it's really more about the sunshine and the fairly light breeze today. You'll definitely need a sweatshirt into the afternoon. Don't put away any of your winter clothing just yet. Temperatures are in the lower and middle 30s out there. You can even see back towards the mountains. We're generally around the same temperature for most of us. Lower and middle 30s for Bradford and Warren. You can see that wind coming in from the northeast, generally around about 10 to 15 miles per hour. So you're certainly feeling that a chilly breeze blowing on in from the lake, and we do have those wind chills in the lower and middle 20s. So wintertime certainly has a hold of us, at least winter-like weather. And we did have a few flakes out there this morning, but you can actually see the edge of the cloud cover down there into Crawford County. High pressure starting to build in, and we'll start to erase the clouds from the southwest and eventually towards the northeast. So look for more of that sunshine. You can see Futurecast bringing us more of that chilly sunshine for you today. So sunglasses needed if you're going to any of those appointments this afternoon, just making a run to the grocery store. It will be quite bright out there. And as we get into the day on Tuesday, we'll notice some of those high clouds start to move on in, but the big story is just how warm it's going to be before our next weather maker comes in on Wednesday, and that's going to bring us a little dose of rain and maybe even a rumble of thunder. Your zone outlook for today, we are expecting temperatures to just inch their way up. We're getting into the lower, maybe middle 40s with abundant sunshine this afternoon. Just a touch warmer into Crawford County. A little bit additional sunshine for you guys as we're starting to see those breaks right now. And into Warren County, we will have sunshine. So sunshine for all. Temperatures in the 40s. We'll talk about that big roller coaster ride of temperatures. Yeah, it's wild over the next few days. It's coming up in just a moment.
All right, thank you, David. Well, there's an old saying that bald is beautiful, and to some, it's apparently sexy as well. And this morning, we've got the results of a survey that looks to answer the question, who is the world's sexiest bald man? Well, according to this research, the answer is Britain's Prince William. This is all according to a report from the Sun newspaper. They actually cited research from cosmetic surgery specialist Longevita. Prince William's been described as sexy, apparently, 17.5 million times in various blogs, articles, and web pages. That's according to this research. This number higher than any of his other famous bald brothers, landing him the title of world's sexiest bald man. And rounding out the top 5 follically challenged males, Mike Tyson, Jason Statham, Vladimir Putin, and Patrick Stewart. That's quite the diverse list of bald men. All right, less than a week to go till Easter Sunday, and it seems those Easter egg hunts aren't just for the kids these days. Check it out. Dogs and their owners got the chance to get outside, play around a little bit at Lucky Dog Stay and Play. It's a doggy daycare where they say they have 20 acres, enclosed 20 acres for pets. And yeah, they were hunting eggs, looking in some typical spots, some unusual spots as well. A couple dozen dogs and their owners taking part in this one. The dog owners asked to bring a donation, with the folks at that center promising to match all of those gifts. I don't see any eggs in this video, just lots of dogs, it seems, having a good time anyway.
Yeah.
Kind of what it's all about, I suppose.
You know, they're trying to introduce themselves to each other.
A little bit of that going on too, I guess.
Having a good time for sure. You know, that's the great thing about dogs. No matter what's going on in the world, they seem to be very, very happy and having a good time. Right now, it is still gray out over the Bicentennial Tower as we look down from our Oliver's rooftop cam, but we will be seeing better sunshine as we continue on through the day. Your 7-day forecast, you can see that we make the big jump in temperatures on a Tuesday. More sunshine out there. Wednesday, though, it gets cooler, and we are looking for rain. By Thursday, though, Thursday is April 1st. Don't let people play those practical jokes on you. I'm already giving you that warning that somebody is going to try to do something to you. Mother Nature is trying to do something to us, but this is no joke. 32 degrees. Some snow out there right now. We'll keep an eye on how the weather models try to, conform to this forecast. Actually, we use the weather models to kind of create that forecast, and we will be eyeing any sort of changes over the next couple of days, and we'll be able to give you an idea if we do actually see any accumulations, which we can often get in April. As we head towards the weekend, the Easter weekend, Good Friday and beyond, you can see those temperatures warming up. So if you do have an Easter egg hunt planned for the kids, or heck, even the adults, we need our chocolate too. It is going to be nice and dry. So yeah, it's a topsy-turvy 7-day forecast.
All right, thank you, David. Of course, you can get breaking news updates throughout the day right here on our Facebook page. You can get them on our mobile app. You can also sign up for those breaking news alerts at erienewsnow.com. We've got 30 minutes of news coming your way at noon on WSE, and we'll be back here on Facebook about the same time tomorrow. See you then.